Hello and welcome back. Paulie here, and I've got a great recipe. Hello everybody, Paulie here, and we're talking lentils today. I have a few varieties here. You can see I've got red, I've got golden, and your everyday brown lentils here. Now these are not like beans. These don't have to or don't require soaking, so you can just cook them. It takes about 25-30 minutes to cook through and tender. So we're gonna use the everyday brown today, but I'm just showing you. You got red, golden, you can get black, you can get green. They're loaded with fiber. They've got iron and some protein in them as well. So these are a very versatile ingredient to use, and I'm going to show you a dish today that's has like a Latin flair to it. So I hope you stay tuned, because here it comes, and I hope you enjoy and give it a try. Alright, let's get started. I've got some oil in our pot here, just some canola oil, and we're going to go in with some onion, and I got a couple cloves of sliced garlic, you can see there. And we've got our pot here on medium heat. So we're just going to start cooking here our onions and garlic. Alright, see, after a couple minutes, they've got a nice, they're starting to cook down a little bit. Got a nice translucent look to them. I'm going to go in with some cumin and coriander. I've got a mix of that. I'll have all the amounts in the description box below. But we go in there with those. I've got some tomato paste. We're going to go in with some tomato paste. Get a nice glug of that in there. We'll get those incorporated. I've got some oregano. I'm going to go in with some oregano. Get that mixed in. And then I'm going to go in with some water. And like I said, all the amounts will be in the description box below. So we can get the process started here. I've got some more ingredients to add here. We got our lentils, of course. So we're going to go in with those. I washed and rinsed those. You want to make sure you get any rocks out. So you want to go through those and make sure you don't have any rocks and that in there. And make sure you definitely wash them very well. So we'll get those started. Alright, as I said, we have it on medium heat. We're going to bring it up a little bit to get it to a boil, and then we'll turn it back down. But I go in with a bay leaf. And then we have some chipotle salsa. And what that is you can get chipotle and adobo. So that I put the sauce in there. So we got some of that. Next, we're going to go in with some lime juice. Acid is a seasoning like salt. It adds and enhances flavor. So lime juice is going to add as an acid there to our dish. Along with that, I use some liquid smoke. You can use bacon, but I'm doing a vegan version here, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of liquid smoke, just a drop or two. It's can be very powerful, so you just want just a little splash. Don't want to overdo it. And then last but not least, here at the moment we're going to put in some of this. It's called sazon. This adds some additional flavor of cilantro, achiote, and some coloring to it. So that'll give us a nice color to our mixture here of lentils and ingredients. Give that a stir. And we need a nice hefty pinch or two of salt. I'm using kosher salt. Cracked black pepper. We'll check later for our salt content to make sure that it is where we want it. But once we get this up to a slight boil, then we'll reduce the heat back down to medium and let it go for about 25-30 minutes. But let me go ahead and bring this up to a boil, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, you can see our lentils are at a low boil there. So at this point, I add in an ingredient of sun-dried tomatoes. I sliced them up. So they're in little slices like so. So I put in some of those right at that point, and then I'm going to turn the heat down to back to medium. And we'll let these go. And I hope you stay tuned, because I've got one other ingredient I add in the last 9 minutes or so. So you want to stick around for that, and also how we plate it up and the garnishes we add to this. So stick around and I'll show you how we finish this off. Alright, we're down to the last 9-10 minutes or so of cook time, so I'm going to add some chickpea rotini into our dish. And this is going to thicken everything up and make it a great, almost like a stew. But this isn't the end. Once this gets done cooking for the last 10 minutes, then we're going to top it off with some great garnishes, and it's going to be a great dish. You're going to love it, I guarantee you. So next time I see you here in about 10 minutes, we'll be plating up. Okay, at the end, toward the end of cooking time, I added some chopped cilantro. So we got some nice fresh green in there. So we go ahead and just plate up our dish like so. Got the great protein from the chickpea pasta. You've got the lentils that have protein and fiber. So there's a lot of protein and fiber in this dish, so it's very loaded with a lot of great things for you. But we got that, and I like to go in with some avocado slices. Now these, I poured some more fresh squeezed lime juice over it, like so. But we got that, and to make it a vegetarian dish, you can add cheese or you can add some sour cream. Today I'm using some queso fresco to take mine to the vegetarian level, but it is vegan at this point, just as it is. But to make it vegetarian, we go in with a little bit of crumbled queso fresco. And we'll finish up our garnish with some of our cilantro leaves, just to make it look some pretty there. But anyway, there you go. There is our lentils with chickpea pasta, Latin flair. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.